Welcome everybody to Peace in the Valley. Today I want to go through some of the history of the land now. We purchased this land back in 2021 and there has been massive changes to it. And like I said, this is strictly about the land. So let's look at our past and our present. So we're going to start with the present actually. Right here in October, we just left the property. And this is what it looks like. It looks like a valley now. You're saying, well, I still see some water. You're right. There still is some remnants of the dams. Now you see this first dam here. Well, that dam wasn't actually there when we bought the property. That's only a recent addition. This dam in the bottom left, yes, that's been there for a while. And then this is our large dam right here. But as you can see, it is almost gone too. The water is draining. We've got a creek back originally where it was. And you can see that this whole summer, it has dried up. It has grown. Looking at these tracks here, you can see some various animals. This here is near the Beaver Den. And the Beaver Den does not appear to be occupied for quite a while now. The water is flowing, which is good. Love to see the water flowing. And we have not had a time where the water has not. Even during the driest times, it's always been flowing, which is good because if we'd like to put animals down here, they have access to water. This here is the Beaver Dam, the upper left right there. I see no activity there. This is in early 2021, right after we purchased the land, and you can see that it is not in a state of flooding at this moment. Very wet, yes, but not flooding. This here is the drive going up the mountain before we put it in. This is where we put the first driveway in, and we had already put the culvert in. You can see now that it is not flooded, and the dam here, for the most part, has been pushed out of the way, but they built a new dam up against the road right here. The electric pole on the right side is straight down to the left is where our building is now. The state of the land in 2021 and 2022 was actually much better than it was in 2023. Once we started working, the beavers began to be aggressive in their work. They started putting tiny dams everywhere, and some large too. One of our next steps is going to be removing some of these trees and logs. You can see the stumps that are here. This is why I get stuck with the tractor. I get hung up on it, and these little stumps cause all kinds of problems. But have you noticed all the grass growing? This was underwater just a year ago. Now it's mostly grass. We've got a creek that flows through, just beautiful. And I believe if we wanted to, we could put goats or pigs down here. I think it'd be pretty neat. Yeah, and there's another dam here, and another one. They have broken, or they're draining, and that's great to see. Our trees are losing their leaves and they're changing colors. Now this is several weeks ago now, since I filmed this. This is one of our beautiful sunrises in the morning. We are back in time again, and you're going to see what this looked like from above, how full of water it was. So we are doing much better now. This shows the entire road frontage on both sides. You'll see this is what we made to cause the dam to drain. I don't even remember what we called it, but it worked very effectively. It wasn't perfect, and I know what I would do different now, but it did work, and it was a starting point for sure. This is now the valley that is full of grass with the creek running through it. It's very nice, and I think it'll be good for lots of things, especially to keep the water level lower. These were fairly soon of putting in these new dams, and it was starting to kill these trees back here. These poplars and some of the evergreens, it was just killing them. Anytime these trees are underwater, it just suffocates them. And of course, there's one of our friends. This was the one where it was a nightmare, where I had to climb in to the culvert from the other side, and the water started pouring through. This whole place became a lake. When we got there, I could not believe what they had done and how quickly they did it. So we still have some water going through. But here's our road, and they decided to build another dam here.
Still trickling through, so it's not completely fun.
So all in all, we're happy with this. It's going in the right direction. It's got a lot of work to go, but as you can see, huge progress has been made, and the beavers are so far left, and we're glad. So we're recording this down as a huge win. Take care, God bless, and we'll see you next time.